Okay, we will start. In this class, we are going to discuss decision control statements in Python, if statements, and we are going to discuss about concept of indentation and the if else statement and the if elif else statement and ternary operator we are going to discuss in this class with examples and practicals. Okay, so we will see decision making statements or decision control statements in Python are those statements which decide the execution flow of our program. Okay, these statements will control the flow of the program while executing our Python. Okay, in another words, they allow us to decide whether a particular part of our program should run or not based upon certain conditions. Okay, so simply whenever I give these conditions, based on that condition the program the compiler will decide should I run the following code or not. So for that we use these control statements. Okay, so in Python decision control statements are mainly four. Okay, if else, if elif else and nested if. These are the four decision control statements we have in Python. Okay, you know that in C language you know if else, if ladder, nested if, switch statement we have in C language. In Python we don't have. Okay, so like that decision statements will be there in Python, same as in C language or Java. Okay, here we will discuss first about the if statement. Before discussing this, I will open Python IDLE. So I am opening Python IDLE. So if statement in Python is similar to other languages like Java, C, C++. You know that already we have if statement in C, C++, Java and in Python also. So whatever we use if statement there, C language, C++, Java, in same purpose we use here also. Okay, so to check the condition and it will decide to execute that program, particular program or not. Okay, so it is used to decide whether a certain statement or block of statement will be executed or not based on that condition. If a certain condition is true, then block of statement is going to be executed, otherwise not execute. If condition is wrong means it is not going to be execute that particular condition. If the statement is true, then only it will execute that particular condition. We will see examples, don't worry about this. Okay, next, here you can see syntax. So syntax is somewhat different from C language syntax, if syntax, and Java if syntax are different from Python if syntax. Okay, so here you know that if and expression means whatever the condition you want to check, that condition you will give in place of expression, and after that you have to give a colon. Okay, and you will give a block of statements here. So remember this, while you are giving any block of statements under control statements, you should give indentation. Okay, so I will tell what is indentation. Indentation means the space given for a statement. Okay, here you can see while I am giving if condition, I have given expression or condition here. After that I am not starting from here. Okay, I am not starting statements from here. I have given some space for these statements and I have given here. In C language what we do, we will give open brace, right? So instead of the open brace, curly brace and closed curly brace, I am going to give indentation in Python. So whatever I give space here, I have started space here and ended here and again started here. Okay, so this is if statement, means these are called as block of statements. The statements which are written in same indentation is called as a block of statements. So instead of using curly braces in C language, in Python I am using indentation. Okay, so in C language you used after every starting function or any control statement you use open brace and closed curly brace. So instead of using this open curly brace and closed curly brace, what I am doing, I am using indentation. So I will give some important points related to indentation also. So how you have to remember all this. Okay, Python does not use curly braces, means some may call this flower braces, right? Okay, curly braces to define the body of a code block, rather it uses indentation. So instead of using these curly braces, what we are using indentation. Okay, a code block starts with indentation and ends with the first unindented line. Okay, so what I am saying, a code block starts with indentation and ends with the first unindented line. So wherever we started, there it will end. Okay, first indentation line where is it ended, that will end here only. Next statement will start from here. Okay, I will show example, don't worry about this. Okay, second point. Next, the amount of indentation is up to the programmer, but he or she must be consistent throughout the block. So giving indentation will be up to the programmer decision, but it should be in a proper way. Okay, the colon after if condition is important and it is a part of syntax. However, parenthesis with condition is optional. So here after if condition, putting the colon is very important, it is a syntax. So parentheses are optional, you can put or not put, no problem with that. Based on expression you will put or not put, no problem to that, but colon is must and indentation is must. So after doing one program you will get to know everything, don't worry. In theory you will not know everything, I know. So in practical we will show, no problem. Okay, yes, late enduku vachindi. Who is this Saidulu? Mana class ena amma, మీ క్లాస్లో సైదులు అనే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారా? ఓకే, సో హియర్ నెక్స్ట్, here we will do a program. Write a program to accept an integer from the user and check whether it is even or odd number. So simple program which is finding even or odd number. If I give some x number, suppose if I give x equal to 5, it should give output the given number is odd number, and if I give x equal to 8, then it should give the given number is even number. Very simple program in C language. You know that what you do, hash include stdio.h, all these void main, and you will write printf, enter a number. Next what you will do, scanf, %d and n, whatever the number you are giving, and n. Next what you do, if, okay, if the given number n, given number in percentile 2, okay, modulo division we call it, equal to 0. Okay, if it is 0, the remainder is 0 while we are dividing with 2, then it is even number, otherwise it will be odd number. Simple. Okay, so in C language like that we write, but in Python how we have to write? Okay, so if you have laptop, if you have open already Python, ideally please open and try to write this program by your own, or in a slide I will show you. So I will show here. So what I am doing, a is equal to, okay, a equal to e value input, enter a number. Okay, I have entered a number and I am checking with if condition whether it is 0 while I do modulo division. Modulo division means remainder, right? So if I do a modulo division with 2, if remainder is 0, okay, so the number is even, okay. If not equal to 0, the number is odd. This is one solution, simple solution. Otherwise you can write like this also, okay. If a percentile 2 is equal to 0, print number is even. If percentile 2 is not equal to 0, print number is odd. Like this you can write, okay. So here you have to remember one point. If the body of if statement contains only one statement, then we can write it after if condition also. So if condition lo I have only one statement, then I can write here. If there is only one statement there, I can write here only directly, okay. Whatever the statement I have, I can write directly after the colon when I have only one statement, okay. So if you have more statements, means you cannot write like that. If you have only one statement, then only you have to write like that. Is it clear, ma? What we have done, same like in C language, enter a number. So entering a number is input. So I have taken input, enter a number. I want to convert this into integer, because whatever I give in input, it will be a string value. To convert that into integer value or any float value, I am using e value. So in last class I have said clearly what is the use of e value as a type conversion. So whatever you give in input, to convert that into the integer or float or boolean value, we use e value function, or you can use int also in place of e value now, okay, in this program. So I have taken a number. Suppose I have given a equal to 9, okay, a equal to 9. So what is the if condition? A percentile 2 is equal to 0. What is mean by percentile? Percentile means modulo division, okay. So modulo division means it will give the output as remainder, okay. So if I do a by 9 by 2, if remainder is 0, if remainder is 0, but here remainder is not 0, remainder is 1, right. So remainder is 1, so it will go to next statement. It will not execute this statement. If this is true only, it will execute this statement. If it is not true, means it will leave this statement and goes to next statement directly. Why? Because what is the if condition? If condition checks the condition. If it is true, it will execute the related block. But here not true, it is giving 1, so it is going to next statement and going to print that one. A percentile 2 not equal to 0, yes, not equal to 0, it is 1, so it is true, so it will print number is odd. But you can write, if you have one statement in statement block after if, then you can write after the colon also. So this is for only one statement. If you have multiple statements, you cannot write like this. If you have only one statement, then only you have to write like this, okay. This is how you are going to write a simple if program in Python, okay. Hope you understand everything here. So if you have not understood anything here, please tell me. అర్థమైందమ్మా అందరికి? If, simple if, how I have used here. Why I have used e value instead of int? I have used e value. Why? Because e value is also a type conversion function. If I write int, I should take only integer number, but if I write e value, I can take float number also. Why? Because it automatically converts string into float value or integer value or boolean value, whatever you want, okay. Next, if you have any doubt, you can ask. I am asking everyone, if you have any doubt, you can ask, or I am going to next slide, okay. We will go to next slide. Here, what about multiple lines? If you have multiple lines, you should do indentation. I said, if there are multiple lines in the body of if, then either we can write them inside of if by properly indenting them, or if we write them just after if, then we must semicolon as separate. So what I am saying is, if you have multiple lines, you have to write after semicolon next line with proper indentation for each and every line. Okay, otherwise you can write after if condition also, but for every statement after you have to put a colon, not semicolon, semicolon. Every statement after you have to put a semicolon. I will show how you have to work with that, like this. Okay, what I am saying, if a %2 is equal to 0, print number is even and print hello. If I have multiple lines, what I have to do, I have to give colon, and next line I have to leave some space. This is called indentation. Okay, so after that indentation I have to write proper indentation. You have to give these in this block 2 statements are there. 2 statements must be with same space. Okay, this is called indentation. For indentation we use tab in keyboard. We have tab, right? The tab we will use. So not equal to means number is odd and print high. Instead of writing this, if I want to write multiple lines in a single line, for each and every line what I have to do, I have to separate with semicolon. Okay, so I have to separate with, if I have another print statements means I have to put semicolon, write that print statement. I have to put semicolon here and I have to write print statement here. So like this you are going to do with indentation. Okay, it's very clear. నేను ఏం చెప్తున్నాను సింపుల్గా, ఇండెంటేషన్ మీన్స్ ఇఫ్ కండిషన్ తర్వాత కాలన్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ లైన్లో కొంచెం స్పేస్ వదిలిపెట్టి రాయాలి. సో ఆ బ్లాక్లో ఎన్ని స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అయితే ఉంటాయో అన్ని స్టేట్మెంట్స్కి కూడా నువ్వు బ్లాక్ సేమ్ వదిలిపెట్టాలి, స్పేస్. అదర్వైజ్ నీకు ఇండెంటేషన్ అర్థం కావట్లేదు, నేనేం చేయాలో తెలియట్లేదు అంటే వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ, సో ఆఫ్టర్ కాలన్ యూ కెన్ రైట్ దట్ స్టేట్మెంట్. But for writing next statement you have to separate that with the semicolon. Suppose if you have 10 statements means you can write in same line with separating same semicolon. So this is the first statement, this is second statement, this is third statement, this is fourth statement, and you want to write fifth statement, again put semicolon and fifth statement. So like this you can write in single line multiple statements in if condition. Okay, so what is the if condition? It will check with the condition. If condition is true it will execute block of statements. If condition is false it will not execute the block of statements. That's it. Here next, if else. In previous slide we have seen only one statement. Sorry, we'll see, wait 1 minute. So what I am doing, I am taking this program, copy, and where I am here I'll paste here and file, save, and I am running. It's on 2 lines. So that is what I am saying. If I am using if, what I have to give, indentation. Okay, and indentation I am giving. For this if condition no indentation is need, for this if condition we need indentation. Like this you have written. If you have not given proper indentation it will give error. Enter a number, it is asking. I have given 54 is my number and enter. It is even, number is even. Suppose I execute again, run module, give a number 55, so number is odd, it is same. If I have 2 lines in this code, what I have to do? So next I have to do print, okay, hello Mahesh. Okay, what I have to do, if the number is even, what I have to print, I have to print hello. Okay, hello Mahesh. Otherwise I wanted to print, okay, if it is not even it is odd, so I want to print goodbye Mahesh. Okay, so if it is even I wanted to print hello Mahesh, otherwise goodbye Mahesh. Okay, I am running this module. Okay, so it is asking to enter a number. I have given 87, so it is number is odd. Goodbye Mahesh. Like this you can write. Otherwise, how you can write same statement without using indentation means you can write like this. Okay, without indentation you can put semicolon after the statement. Okay, so after the statement what you have to do, you have to put semicolon. Okay, delete. Okay, semicolon. Run module, run module. So it is asking to enter number 54. No, sorry, number is even and hello Mahesh, it is printing same output, no change. So if you want to give in single statement like this, semicolon you have to use. Instead of e value you can use integer also. Okay, run module, save. So if I give any integer value, it will print same. So like this, instead of e value you can use integer also. Okay, hope I am clear with everything. If condition. Okay, అర్థమవుతుందమ్మా if condition గురించి. If you are understanding, say yes in chat. Okay, so multiple lines we have seen and single lines also we have seen, example we have seen. So now we will discuss about if else statement. So ఒక్కరు కూడా మెసేజ్ చేయలేదు ఎస్ అని చెప్పేసి, మీన్స్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్. సార్ సమ్వన్ వెయిటింగ్ గోబి ఇది ఇందాక చేశారు. ఓకే, ఓన్లీ 1 person ఎస్. ఓకే, okay, we will see with if else statement now. Okay, if else, the if else statement evaluates text expression means condition whatever I give, and it will execute body of if only when the test condition is true. So if the text condition is true, it will execute the body of the if. Otherwise it will execute else body. Okay, so whatever the I give in else statement, that will be executed if it is not true. If it is true, it will be execute only if statements. Okay, so indentation is used to separate blocks, as we seen in last program. We use same indentation for separating the blocks. Okay, I will show with example, don't worry. Here this is the syntax. If expression with colon, statement 1, statement 2 up to statement n you can write. After that else, if it is true these statements will execute, if it is false these statements execute. True, okay. True means these statements, false means these statements will execute. Okay, so we will see example. Same program, instead of if condition what I am using else. Okay, one minute. Okay, this is my program. Instead of using this if condition again, I am using else. Okay, instead of using if condition again, what I am doing, I am using else. Okay, so and I am trying to execute same program, and it is asking to enter a number. I have given 57 and it is odd and goodbye to Mahesh. So like this it will give same execution if I use else statement instead of another if. So hope else statement is very clear, very simple. Next, here I am giving one program. Write a program to accept a character from the user and check whether it is capital letter or small letter. Assume user will input only alphabets. So here I am giving a problem, that is I have to enter a character instead of number in last program, and it should say have I given capital, I mean lowercase letter or uppercase letter, capital letter ichina small letter ichina cheppali. This is my program. So try to write in your Python ideally, go to your Python ideally and try to write this program. Okay, so try to write this program. I will show. This is the solution. We have two solutions for that. If else, this is my program. Okay, this is solution 1 and I have solution 2 also. So I go with solution 1 only first. Okay, character, I am taking character first, ch, input, enter a value. Okay, anyway I have given character so no problem to type conversion. Okay, anyway it will take only one character. If capital A, sorry, and small z, so ch is between capital A and capital Z. Okay, then it will print the entered character is capital, otherwise it will print entered character is small letter. So like this indentation I have to give, don't forget to give indentation. Here I have not given parenthesis, that is optional for me, as I said in important points. So you cannot give parenthesis always, that is optional, but semicolon is must and indentation is must. Now I am trying to run this program. Okay, here enter a character, I have given G, that is small g I have given. So you entered a small letter. Okay, so otherwise if I give capital means it will give you entered a capital letter. I will give. So it is asking for a character, I have given caps lock G, capital G, then you entered a capital letter. This is simple. Actually, if you want to know capital letter, I mean uppercase letter or lowercase letter, you have to use Unicode actually. Just I am giving example like this. Instead of that, you have to use Unicode and there will be a lot of process will be there. Okay, so but simple program I am saying here. Okay, this is one solution, and what is other solution? Okay, so you can use directly input and. So what is mean by and? So and means logical operator. Using this logical operator also I can use. Okay, same statement I am executing in different way with AND operation. This you do by your own. Okay, so instead of this, okay, instead of this statement, what I did, I used AND. If ch is greater than capital A, okay, and less than small capital Z, I am used AND operation. Okay, if it is between capital A and capital Z, then it will be a capital letter, otherwise it will be small letter. Okay, simply what I am saying, if the given character is between A and Z, then it will be okay capital, otherwise it will be small. Hope it's very clear with this statement. Okay, okay, next. Next, so here you can use with Unicodes also. Instead of giving capital A and capital Z, I can give Unicode of capital A is 65 and Unicode of capital Z is 90. You can give capital A, then it will give type error not supported between int and string. So why it is not supporting int and string, I will tell. So actually what is the Unicode of 65? A. Okay, what is the Unicode of capital Z? 90. But it is not giving, it is giving type error. Why? Because so recall that in Python we don't have character data type and even single letter data is a string. So you know that already while we are discussing in data type, so I never discussed about character data type. Whatever you give in character also that will take as a single letter string. Okay. So the input A is not converted to Unicode automatically because it is still treated as string value. So if you give A, okay, if you give A, what will it think? It will think as a integer. Okay, that's why you have to give with double quotes or single quotes, and then only it will find that is as a string. So the solution is to convert the A to its Unicode. Okay, can you think how we can do it? Okay, to convert that one we have a function called ORD. In last class I have discussed, using the function ORD you have to convert that 65 into capital A. Okay, so recall that function accepts single letter string and it returns its Unicode value. So I will show how. So like this you have to do. So that ch value should be, means character value should be converted into Unicode using ORD. What is ORD? ORD is the function which is used to convert any character into its equivalent Unicode. Okay, what is ORD function? Which converts character into its equivalent Unicode. Then only it will give. So this is the solution for that. So now it will give a proper output. Okay, so we will see. So I have taken this program, copy, and I am pasting in my. So same program, instead of A what I have given 65 and instead of Z what I have given 90. Okay, file, save, and I am trying to run the module. Enter a character, I have given K. Okay, enter. So what it is saying? Type error not supporting. So why? Because you have given ch in the form of string. It should be converted into Unicode. What is the function for converting into Unicode? That is ORD. So I am writing ORD function to convert this value into the Unicode. Then I am trying to run again. So now it is asking enter a character and I have given again a K, then it is a small k which I have given. So why? Because first it is error because I have given only string value, so that should be converted into Unicode, otherwise it will not give. To convert that string value or character value into the Unicode, what I have done? I have used ORD function. Okay, very clear. So this is if else. Completed. Next, now we will use if elif else statement. So the ELF is shorter form of else if. In C language we have else if, right? So instead of else if we write ELF. Okay, it allows us to check for multiple expressions. So if we have if else means if it is true it will execute block of statements, if it is false it will execute another block of statements, else block of statements. But if you want to check multiple conditions in single program, single if condition, then you will use elif. Elif is same as else if in C or Java. Okay, if the condition for if is false, it checks the condition of the elif. If that is also false, we can write another elif. If that is also false, you can write another elif. Last you can write else statement. Okay, so if all the conditions are false, then it will execute else. Same like switch statement. Okay, so we don't have switch in Python, so elif will use as else if. Okay, elif is used as else if in C language. Okay, next here the syntax, what I am trying to say, if I have written a condition, if this condition is true, this two statement will execute. If the condition is false, it will go to elif and it will check for this condition or expression. If this condition is true, it will execute these two statements, and this condition is also false. If this condition is also false, what it will do? It will go to else statement and print these two. Okay, like this elif you can write n numbers, n అయినా రాసుకోవచ్చు elif. Okay, although it is not visible in the syntax, but we can have multiple elif blocks with single if block. So that is what I am trying to say in last statement. You can use n number of elif blocks. Okay, if all are false means it will execute else statement. Anyone is true means it will execute that elif statement. Okay, so we will see an example. Here I am asking to write a program to accept a character from the user and check whether it is a capital letter or small letter or a digit or some special character. So in previous program we have only capital letter and small letter concept, means you can check one condition, if it is not capital then it will be a small. But now I have more conditions, so I am asking to check digits. Okay, is it numbers or not, and I am asking to check is these are special characters like star, colon, like this, any special characters, means I have multiple conditions here. To execute these multiple conditions, what I use else, elif statement also with along with if condition. Okay, you can see here. So we will take this program, copy. So what I am saying here, I am giving character input, enter a character, that may be special character or digit, anything you can enter first. Okay, and if a is equal to, if ch, in the condition same, ch is less than a and greater than a and less than z, it will be print capital letter, otherwise it will print small letter. elif, okay, 0 to 9 unte it will print digit, అలా కాకపోతే it will print some symbol. Okay, first it will check for is it capital or small. After that it will check for it is in between 0 to 9 or not. అది కూడా కాకపోతే ఏదో సింబల్ అయి ఉంటుంది, స్పెషల్ క్యారెక్టర్ అయి ఉంటుంది అని చెప్పేసి డిసైడ్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో ఈజ్ ఇట్ రైట్? సో సీ ద కోడ్. ఈజ్ ఇట్ రైట్? we will try to execute that and see. So I have given the code here. Print input. Okay, enter tab. Sorry, indentation is important. If you have not given a proper indentation means it will not execute the program. Okay, so this is indentation. Okay, for if only one statement we have, for elif only one statement we have. For elif one statement you can write side also. Okay, like this also, but I am writing with indentation only. I don't want to confuse you. Run. So enter a character. I have entered the T, small t. Okay, you entered small letter. Okay, next run module. I am entering 56. Okay, enter. You entered a digit. Like this it will take and give. So is it clear? If, elif and else statement. Hope I am clear. Okay, next nested if statement. So what is mean by nested if? In C language also we have this concept, and in Java also we have this concept. If we can have if, elif, else statement inside another if, elif, else statement, this is called nesting in computer programming. Any number of these statements can be nested inside one another. So oka if, else, if లోపట ఇంకో if, elif, else functions ఉంటే then it will called as nesting of programming. So indentation is the only way to figure out the level of nesting. సో దేని లోపల ఏముంది, ఐ మీన్ ఏ కండిషన్ లోపల ఏ కండిషన్ ఉంది అనేది ఎప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది మనకు? ఇఫ్ యూ గివ్ ప్రాపర్ ఇండెంటేషన్. ఓకే, a block of statement represented by indentation in Python. So in this nested queries, nested if statement, so indentation is very important to figure out in what level of nesting is there. Okay, we'll see example, don't worry. Here like this I have if statement, again one more if statement is there. Okay, like this, and else statement. And so here you can see that this statement 1 and 2 are belong to this is if expression. Okay, this statement 3 and 4 belong to this else statement. Okay, this statement 5 and 6 belongs to this if expression. How I am saying this statement 1 and 2 are belongs to this if statement? By using this indentation, same level of indentation. So how I am saying statement 3 and 4 are belong to else statement? So by this indentation. Okay, so this is a block completed. Okay, same level of indentation you can see here. Okay, this one block. So for this if expression, this is indentation you can see. Okay, this is indentation, so this is one level. Okay, like this you can see the level of indentation for nesting. We will see example, don't worry. So I am asking, okay, what I am asking, write a program to accept three integers from the user and without using any logical operator or cascading of relational operators, find out the greatest number among them. So I have given values a, b and c. I want to find the largest of these three numbers. What is the program now I am going to do? What is the largest of three numbers without using logical operator and relational operator? If we use logical operator and relational operator means it will come easily, but I want with nested if, so I don't want to use logical operator and relational operator. I am asking to do with only if conditions. Okay, so I want to find the largest greatest number of three numbers. What will be the solution? Okay, hope you are clear with the problem. What is my problem? To write largest of three numbers by accepting the three numbers from the user. So this is my program. Okay, so here I am taking three values a, b, c. Input, enter three integers, split. So what is this split function? It will split objects. Okay, so if I give like this means what is the meaning? A belongs to first integer, b belongs to second integer and c belongs to third integer. Okay, split function duty is that only. Whenever I give space or whenever I give comma, it will consider as a next integer. Okay, a equal to int a, b equal to int b, c equal to int c. Why I am using like this? I can put e value here, right? Okay, e value here, no problem. Okay, instead of converting each and every integer, I can convert directly by using e value before input. No problem with that also. Okay, next what I am doing, if a greater than b and if a greater than c. Okay, a greater than b undi and a greater than c undi, then what I have to print? So print the a is greatest. Okay, here I have used format specifiers, all those things. You cannot have to you don't have to use all these things, you can give directly, no problem. Okay, like this. Okay, I will show. Okay, this is my program. Tab means indentation I am giving here. Okay, oh, indentation is a very important thing. Okay, so here you can see indentation, level of indentation. Okay, else if this else belongs to this if and this print belongs to this. Okay, this else belongs to this and indentation like this. So I'll run this module. Okay, you no need to use format specifiers, you can use directly also, no problem. Okay, so enter three integers. I have given 7, 8 and 9. Okay, 9 is greatest. Okay, instead of using format specifiers, you can use directly. Okay, print a is greatest directly and print c is greatest directly, or print b is greatest directly and print c is greatest directly here, instead of using format specifier. Why I am using format specifiers here? to give the written number, నాకు నెంబర్ రిటర్న్లో రావడానికి ఐఎమ్ యూజింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ ఫార్మాట్ ఏసీబీ ఆల్ దీస్. ఓకే, సో లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో చెప్పిన యూట్యూబ్లో ఈరోజు వీడియో పెడతానది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ okay, this is how to find the largest of three numbers. Okay, largest of three numbers. If a greater than b and c, a will be greater, else c will be greater. Okay, else b greater than c, else it will c will be greater. This condition you know from C language also, no problem about this. So I am showing that how to write in Python. Okay, next, so I am trying to use multiple types, that's why I have used this split here, I am using this int function here, I am using format specifiers here. Means I want to say that you can write program in any way if you know the logic. Okay, if you know the logic you can write in any way program. Okay, so know that logic. Next, here another example, write a program to accept an year from the user and check whether it is a leap year or not. So you know that what is the logic behind it. I am going to modulo division that year with 4 and 100 and 400. If that is remainder is 0, then it is leap year. If the remainder is not 0, it is non-leap year. You know that. So for that what you have to do, you have to divide with 400 and 400, means three conditions are there here. So we will see how we can do this. So with logical operator you can do easily, but we'll see. Okay, do it as a homework. Okay, assignment question. What is this? This is your assignment question I am posting in your group. So what you have to do, without using logical operator, without using any special operators, okay, only use if else and do check whether the given year is leap year or not leap year. Okay, last time I have given 2 assignments, nobody is submitted yet. At least do tomorrow Sunday and submit me. Okay, next we are going to discuss about ternary operator in Python. So you know that what is ternary operator in C language? Question mark and call. So many programming languages have an operator called ternary operator, which is denoted by question mark and call. Okay, it allows us to write complete if else statement in one line. So what is the main advantage of ternary operator? You can write if else statement in single line. Okay, for example, C language provides the following form of ternary operator. So in C language we have like this: first we do with condition, after that question mark, after that you write some other condition and other condition, like this. If it is true it will execute this, otherwise it will, okay, like this. Ternary operation syntax will be there in C language, but in Python what we are going to do, we see in Python. Okay, but in Python we don't have a ternary operator official. Okay, however Python provides a single line if else to work just like ternary operator. Like this you can use expression, if, condition, else, action 2. Okay, So it first evaluates the condition. If it returns true, then expression 1 will be evaluated to give the result, otherwise it will evaluate expression 2. What we are going to do, we will write statement 1 first, after that if condition, okay, after that we will write statement 2. First it will check the if condition is true, it will go to statement 1, and if condition is false, it go to statement 2. So this is how ternary operator works in Python. Okay, actually there is no official ternary operator in Python, but you can use like this. Example, okay, age 12, message kid if age 13 else. So what I did here, okay, age 12 I have given input, or age 16 I have given input, and my condition is age is greater than 13. Okay, age is greater than 13. Okay, if it is true, okay, sorry, age is less than 13. If this condition is true, it has to print this statement, okay, first statement. Otherwise it has to print else statement. What is else statement? Teenager. Okay, so print MSG and name. Okay, if age greater than 13, print it is, sorry, less than 13, print he is a kid, else teenager. ఇలా నేను ఈ 4 లైన్లు రాసే బదులు ఏం చేసినాను, ఒకటే లైన్ రాసినాను ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, I'll show like this. I have written only one line. Okay, if age is less than 13, first statement this one will be executed, otherwise else statement will be executed. Okay, I'll take this example and I'll execute age 12 like this. Copy, and I am going to my IDLE and I pasted here teenager, print message and run module. Invalid character, kid, okay, and teenager, okay, run. So kid, why? Because the age is 12, so he is kid. Instead of 12, what I given 21. Okay, run margin, teenager, like this it will give. So if it is true, it will print the first statement. If it is false, it will print the second statement. This is how we use ternary operator in Python in unofficial way. This is not official, there is no official ternary operator in Python. Okay, next we will see another example, checking even or odd using single line if else. Okay, same what I am doing, same I am copying here. Same, instead of kid or teenager, I am asking to print even or odd, run module. Okay, I want to give a number which is 68, then it will print even number. So you can see here, okay, e value. So you know that why I have used e value here. Instead of e value, you can use int or float. Okay, if condition I have given here, and this is expression 1 and this is expression 2. Okay, this is the condition, and if condition is true it will execute expression 1 even number, and it will, otherwise it will give expression 2 odd number. Okay, I am asking to print that message whatever it is. Okay, very simple programs ma, don't be confused. If you have any doubt you can ask me. Okay, next, handling multiple conditions. Handling multiple conditions, we will see some examples related to that. We can handle multiple conditions also using single line if else. So ఇందాక మనం ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం, సింగిల్ కండిషన్, if it is true it will execute expression 1, otherwise it will execute expression 2. But now what I am saying, you can use multiple conditions also in single line like this. If expression 1 and expression 2, this is you know already. If okay, it is true it will execute this one, else this will execute this one. Okay, so next, if condition 2 and else expression 3. So what happening here? Okay, we will see. I will explain this clearly. I have two conditions. This is condition 1 and this is condition 2. Okay, so it first evaluates the condition 1. If returns true, then expression 1 will be printed. You know that already. If it is true, condition 1 is true, what will happen? It will execute expression 1 statement, will be executed to give result. Otherwise it will evaluate condition 2. If it is false, what happens? Actually if it is false, what it has to do? It has to print expression 2, but instead of printing expressions 2, what it is doing? It is checking condition 2. Okay, if it is true it is executing expression 1, otherwise what it has to do? Actually it has to execute expression 2, but it is not doing like that. Why? We have multiple conditions here, so it is going to second condition here. So if the second condition also, if second condition is true, if second condition is true, then it will execute expression 2. Okay, and if the second condition also false, first condition is false and second condition is also false, then it will execute expression 3. Hope I am clear. I have two conditions and three expressions. If condition 1 is true, it will execute expression 1. If condition 1 is false, it will go to condition 2 and it will check for true or false. If condition 2 is true, then it will print expression true, and if the condition 2 is also false, it will execute the expression 3. Okay, it is very clear. So we will see an example for this, don't worry, we will see an example. So here what I have given, age is 16 I have given, and it will check with first condition, age is 13, it will check it is false, right? So age is 16 undi kabatti 16 is less than anedi false. Actually ఇంతకుముందు అయితే ఏం చేసేది, if it is false it used to print teenager, but now that is not happening. It will check for second one also. Okay, so it is checking with the condition 2 also. Is 16 is less than 20? Yes, here true. Okay, true means it will execute teenager. Okay, otherwise it will execute adult. Instead of 16, if I give 21, it is greater than 20, so it will print adult. Okay, so if I write if else statement for this statement, what will happen? This will happen. Okay, if age is 13 kid, else age is 20 teenager, ఈ రెండు కూడా కాకపోతే వాడు అడల్ట్ అన్నట్టు. ఓకే, So like this you are going to give multiple conditions in a single line as a ternary operator unofficially. Officially there is no ternary operator in Python. Okay, hope I am clear with this topic. Okay, in next class we will discuss about looping statements. So I am clear with all these if else, if, elif, else statement and nested if statement and single line conditions, multiple conditions in single line. All these I have covered in this class. Hope everything is getting, and I will give few exercises on this if else statement, very important for us.